sabay-sabay na natin i-introduce ang ating next performer. Okay? Our first performer this afternoon, blue flag na.
Blue flag is raised.
The blue flag is already raised. The fifth. Please welcome the silent drillers of
The
Philippine Merchant Marine Academy.
Sir, mas maganda nga na makakasa niya kami para mapalitan na kami, di ba? Recruit yung pag-graduate mo na agad. Oo, automatic. Kasi ano eh, kasi ang criteria naman sa PSB, dapat nakalimang kilay.
Makinig kayo sa ibubuga ko sa tech kasi ganun yung mangyayari after.
After
G7
ng
tech.
presentation, ano mangyayari?
Ito yung mangyayari after presentation.
The Philippine Merchant Marine Academy Silent Drill Company is composed of the Academy's finest cadets, where human limitations exceed, where courage is put to the test, where perseverance is put to the flames, and discipline. Righteousness, humility, and courage. This responsibility of maintaining the pride and dignity lies in the shoulders of the crackers from the past, the present, and the next generations to come. Nothing can stop its glow beating, to whom we give our trust and cry of glory. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you with pride and honor the reigning champion of the Philippine Marine Corps Silent Drill Company competition, the Philippine Merchant Marine Academy Silent Drill Company.
Maniwala ako ako isubo niya doon sa lalamunan.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, the company commander will now give his final command. And watch before your very eyes as this assemblage of midshipmen execute what their mentors have imparted them. An art of synchronized rifle drills passed from generation to generation only by the words of mouth. This is the beginning. Nothing in this world is constant. This has been true since the very first day that the individual decides to be a part of the PMMA Corps of Midshipmen. Changing color represents the continuous transformation of a midshipman as time goes by. Each member of the Corps was a civilian who bartered their carefree lives and lavish style of living with the regimental life of a midshipman. They have transformed themselves to man, armed with the power of determination, patience, and discipline. With proper training and determination, they can still continue to reach their goals.
The letters H, E, L, L, O from the word hello are a simple way of welcoming our guests in every performance we set, hoping that this will be the start of our long and lasting friendship among us. The Philippine Merchant Marine Academy's way of greeting. We hope you will enjoy watching the rest of the performance.
Our alma mater's four letters. P, M, M, A. The Philippine Merchant Marine Academy is the moldy portals that will serve as our constant guide in steering the path against the high seas. From an innocent boy to a man of valor, and from an ordinary civilian to a PMMA midshipman. From these portals rose the people who were never contented of being instruments and mere workers, but steps forward to become maritime leaders and professionals. Perhaps leaders are born, yet PMMA also proved that leaders could be made. These are the people who have the guts, the heart, and the brain. We are very proud of PMMA. Thus, we would like to show our most profound gratitude to our alma mater. Brace yourself, ladies and gentlemen, to hear it through the cry of the Mariners' finest, the PMMAers.
Distinguished from the rest by their strong brotherhood, otherwise known as camaraderie. This group of individuals about characters, value, and beliefs, and aims the same goal and purpose for every midshipman to bloom in their full potential. Regrouping formation signifies the unsurpassed brotherhood being displayed among PMMA midshipmen, the kind of unity that flows with time.
The heart. This embodies that every cadet has the heart that glows in every encountered situations. We, the PMMAers, believe that lucky is the man who wins the first love of a woman, but luckier is the woman who wins the last love of a PMMAer.
The anchor, the general symbol of maritime industry. But what is more in this heavy piece of metal? It is the very object that holds the ship in place, regardless of the wind and current, thus symbolizing firmness and stability, a quality trait of every midshipman in his principles and way of living. The anchor also symbolizes the other course offered by this institution, the Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation. Now, let us hear the victory for the future Masters of the Seven Seas!
This is the insignia, the symbol of a Navy officer. The PMMA graduates are commissioned in the Philippine Navy Reserve Force as naval officers with the rank of ensign or second lieutenant. The years of trials, hardships, and training that is instilled in the academy inculcates discipline to the midshipmen. This is a part of the program to prepare the individual for leadership training that is induced by the Philippine Navy. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, you will witness the most daring performance of the Silent Drill Company. We must warn you that this is done only by professionals, and we urge you not to imitate them. So please, don't ever, 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 ever try this at home.
Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mag-aahon.
Tap your shoot, cross your leg, crank it up, melee rock, side to side. We go block out, block out, block out. Tap your shoot, cross your leg, crank it up, melee rock, side to side. We go whoop, whoop.
Hey, lean with it, yeah with it, hit the phone now, style with it. Nay, then you stop, then you hit the molly bob with it. Lean with it, yeah with it, hit the phone now, style with it. Nay, then you stop, then you hit that molly bob with it. Lean with it, yeah with it, hit the phone now, style with it. Nay, then you stop, then you hit that molly bob.
Mula ang salpukan, manok na pula, biglang kinamaan, nagdiwang-diwang, sa isang itlog lang at
my god, these allergies.
Excuse me.
The triple O symbolizes the three rules of success. Obey, obey, and obey. In PMMA, the cadets are being trained in the fine arts of obedience, since great leader is once a good follower. These rules are implemented to maintain the Academy's prestige with the highest distinction, as well as to preserve the code of conduct, based on the principles of righteousness, humility, and courage. Our molding guide in the journey of success. This formation also signifies that every midshipman tries all his best to attain and preserve the highest degree of humility, leadership, and concrete discipline.
The inverted V of the spearhead. Upside down, it turns into a V, which stands for victory. Ladies and gentlemen, have you watched the movie Few Good Men? Now, with pride and honor, we present to you at your very eyes the original version of the movie. Let us join our hands for the Few Good Gentlemen of PMMA.
ROTC. The PMMA is considered as one of the main sources of reservists and regular officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. President Rodrigo Duterte once stated, through ROTC, we can instill discipline, patriotism, and love of country among our youth. Raise yourselves and surrender salute to the ROTC.
What you're witnessing now is the formation adios. We all know that every show must come to an end. But before we end, let us display our last few tricks that has never seen before in an occasion like this. Saying goodbye is never easy, although we must go on. But there is nothing wrong in looking back and waving goodbye. We hope that our path would meet again somehow, somewhere in the near future. There is always a beginning, so shall be an end. But we must not depart with a burdened heart. Let us always remember to carry the happy memories and go on. The PMMA way. Ladies and gentlemen, again, with pride and honor, we present to you the Academy's finest, the Philippine Merchant Marine Academy Silent Drill Company.
Nuno! Malabang balangay! Para sa pasamasin!
Approaching the grandstand with a breathtaking exhibition, the Silent Drill Company Commander, Midshipman Commander Binwag from Ignon, Ifugao. He is supported by the Executive Officer, Midshipman Lieutenant Commander Katama from Tinok, Ifugao.
The flag is waved high with pride and honor by Midshipman First Class Nisperos from La Union. The crackers, as what they call, is handled by 2 platoon leaders. The first platoon is ruled by Midshipman Lieutenant Didikan from Sagada Mountain Province. The second platoon is under the rifle guidance of Midshipman Lieutenant Atiwin from Sadanga Mountain Province. Lastly, the heart of the Silent Drill Company, the pride of Pangasinan, Midshipman First Class Estrada, and this is your narrator, Midshipman Third Class Ramos.
And Midshipman Third Class Mendoza, bidding you all a nice day and thank you. In behalf of the PMMA Silent Drill Company, OIC Engineer Al Winston Katimbang, and the Commandant of the 149th ROTC Unit, Lieutenant Commander Francisco P. Maduma, Philippine Navy, and to our beloved Superintendent, Commodore Joel Y. Abutal, PMMA, we would like to give thanks for joining us here. Mabuhay ang PMMA! Mabuhay ang PSG! Mabuhay ang Armed Forces of the Philippines! Mabuhay ang mga AFP Reservist! Mabuhay ang ROTC! Hurrah!
Once again, the Philippine Merchant Marine Academy! Muli, palakpakan natin ang PMMA! Grabe! I am sure Commodore Joel Abutal, the Superintendent of PMMA, is very proud. Congratulations, sir, for that
Congratulations,
wonderful performance. Ano, Shannon? Grabe, no?
Grabe, sir.
Speechless.
And of course, I'd like to acknowledge also their support group, the audience impact, napakalakas. Sobrang sipag mag-cheer ng mga taga-PMMA. Once again, PMMA, hello! Good afternoon to all of you and congratulations for a very snappy performance.
We are 5 down, 2 more to go. So,
Two
meron
more
pa
to
tayong
go.
dalawang performances for tonight. But again, we are still live here at the Quirino Grandstand for the first Presidential Silent Drill Competition.
Yes, of course. And of course, Sir Ino, for those who would like to upload their photos, please use the hashtag presidential SDCPH. Again, use the hashtag presidential SDCPH for us to be able to see your post. And for, of course, please also like the official Facebook page of the Presidential Security Group. Just search for the word Presidential Security Group and like us.
And we are still live on all of our social media platforms. So pag nanonood po kayo dyan sa ating Facebook Live, please share it para
Yes,
maraming
that's right.
makapanood. We would like to greet yung mga nanonood sa atin on air, yung ating security battalion ng PSG, they're watching, sila Commander Medalya. Good luck sa inyo dyan at sana nag-i-enjoy kayo. Baka
Yes,
may gusto
sir.
kang batiin.
I'd like to greet my mom. My mom is here. My mom, happy birthday, Mama. She's here. We're not able to celebrate this year because I am training as an Army officer. Babawi na lang po ako next year, Mama. Pag nanalo kami dito, babawi ako sa inyo. Happy
Yan.
birthday, Mama. And of course, hello to my fellow cadets from the Philippine Army Officer Candidate School.
Hello sa inyo. Binabati ko rin syempre yung mga bisita natin from the Department of National Defense. Nandyan din sila para sumuporta yung mga taga-DISG headed by Commander Jason Manaligod. Thank you for supporting.
Thank you everyone for supporting the first presidential
first
silent
ever.
drill competition.
Alam mo, Shannon, hindi lang ito silent drill competition. Actually, tomorrow will be the 84th anniversary of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Malakpakan naman
That's
dyan!
right. Happy
Mga taga-AFP,
anniversary,
happy
AFP,
anniversary to
84th.
all of us.
84th anniversary to all of us.
And since we will be celebrating our 84th anniversary tomorrow, meron tayong pin-prepare na video to commemorate this 84th
Yes, that's
anniversary.
right.
So may I invite everyone to please direct your attention on the screen in front of you. Thank you.
That's it. A
Okay.
world-class AFP at 84. Again, happy anniversary.
Happy
to all
anniversary,
of us.
Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Can we give a round of applause for the Armed Forces of the Philippines? Everyone, a round of applause for the service that we are here.
Okay, sa marami tayong mga sabi ko kanina, we have lots of celebrities that turned and joined the Reserve Force.
That's right. Ang dami ring bumati
Madami.
sa atin, Sir Ino.
Oo.
And actually, today, we are supposed to have a very special guest who's been a loyal supporter of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. However,
Yes,
unfortunately,
hindi siya
he was
available.
unable to attend today due to conflict of schedule. Pero, hindi siya magpapahuli because kahit wala siya dito sa atin ngayong araw.
Nagpadala siya.
That's right. Nagpadala siya ng kanyang video message since very techy na nga tayo today, no? So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Dieter Ocampo who would like to greet us and congratulate us for the first presidential silent drill competition.
Let's watch this video.
Yan po! Up! Supreme. What's up? This is Lieutenant Commander Dieter Campo, the Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary and a Naval Reservist. I'm inviting all of you, especially the youth, to take pride as we showcase our major service academies silent drillers for the first presidential silent drill competition at Quirino Grandstand. Free entrance po para sa lahat. Ayain na po natin ang buong pamilya at magsama-sama tayong lahat para suportahan ang ROTC.
Okay. Thank you very much kay Lieutenant Commander Dieter Ocampo, Philippine Navy Reserve.
One of the solid supporters of the Armed
Very
Forces of the Philippines.
We also would like to acknowledge the presence ng Superintendent ng Philippine Military
That's
Academy,
right.
Vice Admiral Alan Ferdinand V. Cusi. Sir, thank you for coming.
Good afternoon,
PMA
sir.
next performance na. Ready na kayo? At sila lang susunod.
Can we see the hands of our PMA?
Isang malakas na sigaw dyan from PMA.
There you go. Our very snappy, beautiful, and handsome cadets from the Philippine Military Academy all the way from Baguio City.
Baguio City. Okay, ulitin natin. Kaninang umaga, sa kaalaman ng mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, meron na tayong mga nag-perform. Inuna
That's
natin
right.
ang Philippine Navy Officer
Candidate
School.
Followed by the Philippine Air Force Officer Candidate School.
And then the Philippine Army Officers Candidate School.
Then the Philippine National Police Academy, followed by...
Yung katatapos lang,
Yes,
Philippine Merchant Marine Academy.
Yes.
So meron pa tayong dalawa.
Last two.
Okay.
Last two out
Last
of the
two.
7 participants.
Okay, so pag-interview ka kaya muna ng judge natin and I'll look for next cue.
Alright. Habang hinihintay po natin yung next performer natin, I'd like to interview one of our judges this afternoon. How about Lieutenant Colonel Jessica Ann Margaret R. Lacson Hizon from JAGS Reserve Force. Ma'am, how are you feeling right now? Ano pong masasabi ninyo so far doon po sa 5 performances that we already had this day?
I think they're all very good. It's very hard to judge them. Actually, I'm talking to Lieutenant Colonel Mariano here. Ko parang napakahirap pumili talaga ng mananalo. Ayun, they're all very good and they're all very snappy. That's it.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Alam mo ba, Shannon, libre
Yes, sir.
ang Wi-Fi natin dito sa Quirino Grandstand.
Free Wi-Fi!
Yes, and we would like to thank our sponsor, PLDT, sa broadband connection na gamit ngayon ng RTVM. So lahat tayo rito, including the audience, can use the free Wi-Fi. At alam ko, inaantay nyo kung paano mag-connect.
May password ba yan, Sir E?
Meron. Ang access point natin will be PLDT for PSG. That is big letters, PLDT, small letters for FOR, and big letters for PSG. And this is our password.
The password is #ROTC, capital letters, and then silent, capital S, drill, capital D, and then capital PH. Again, that is
Yun.
#ROTC silent drill PH.
Ulitin po natin, PLDT for PSG is the access point, and our password is #ROTC silent drill PH. At salamat po, of course, sa ating sponsor, PLDT Broadband, sa connection na ginagamit ng ating RTVM. I think nag-red-blue signal na ang ating... eto na! Ready ka na?
Ready?
Ready na ba kayo? Quirino Grandstand!
Are you ready for the 6th performer this afternoon?
I'm so excited for this. Please welcome our 6th performer, the Philippine Military Academy!
The essential and primary purpose of the Philippine Military Academy's education and training program is to cultivate and develop the cadets to be the finest young individuals, intellectually, tactically, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, to become qualified commissioned officers in selfless service to the armed forces of the Philippines and our nation. The Academy, founded in 1898, has become true to its mission to produce educated and honorable men, preparing them with a holistic education for their progressive military career. Its alumni handle key positions both in military and civilian institutions. For the Academy to accomplish this result, it shall provide to young men and women an undergraduate education of the highest quality conducted in and facilitated by the unique PMA curriculum of military discipline, with emphasis placed on the qualities of courage, integrity, and loyalty. And because of these trusts, she was able to produce valor awardees who served as true affirmation that indeed the Filipino is worth living and dying for. PMA is a state-supported academic institution that has a glorious history to cherish. It provides a well-rounded education and training, delving on character development, academic excellence, military professionalism, and specific development. The PMA curriculum is specifically designed to produce leaders for peace or war.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. You are about to witness an enthralling flaunt of flares and dexterity as the group of young men and women from the Philippine Military Academy performs the silent drill. The company commander, Cadet First Class Arjamar Hassan, a native of Halosulu and member of Tausug tribe, salutes to the Board of Judges for this significant occasion.
Define direction. Another group of diverse persons comprise the future guardians of our state, united by common goal. The moment cadets step in the portals of the academy, they are molded into perfection by values needed for their future roles. The academy strives for traditions that develop the cadets to become persons of gentle breeding and strong character. To this day, and even until we had shed our uniforms, we carry in our hearts the sacred coat of arms, the seal of our covenant, our direction, and only path that bears the guiding light. The guiding light of courage, integrity, and loyalty. This is what a big arrow is all about. An arrow shot with precision and accuracy, stays right on its target. It symbolizes the mission of the academy, to produce disciplined and principled leaders whose target is focused on the betterment of our nation. It also points towards you, our fellow Filipinos whom we promise to serve. This formation is our covenant as future leaders and guardians of our nation.
Cadets with their tough look and a smiling face often gives the impression of emotionless people. Little do people know that behind the stoic countenance is a cheerful person, longing to connect with others, to share a smile and spark a conversation with everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, beneath the regimented training lies a very cheery, enthusiastic PMA cadet who remain the same as they always have been. This is shown as the drillers form the cheerful letters H and I. Hi! Welcome to the silent drill exhibition of the Philippine Military Academy. The Philippine Military Academy is the breeding ground of the future leaders of our country. Its leader development program contains character development, a balanced college education, military leadership, and physical development. Though many changes have transpired, the Academy remained focused on its vision to produce military professional of character, dedicated to protect and help build the nation. Taking shape before you are the famous letters P, M, and a military organization committed to training young men and women for service to God, country, and people. Throughout more than 100 years, PMA continuously molds leaders for the nation, embracing the values of courage, integrity, and loyalty, which the drillers acknowledge as they render a salute.
Unity, oneness, coexistence. These are the ways for us to live in harmony. We can all be under one rule or live in diversity, but bonded by consideration, whatever the case may be. Both boils down to one thing, peace. The preservation of peace is never simple. Its complexity lies in the cooperation of every individual in desiring harmony among them. This is a reason why unity becomes necessary. This is a reason why we should be united, for God made us supplemental to our kin. It is through our joint hands and support to the initiatives and programs of our leaders where we can achieve a more peaceful, drug-free, and a more progressive country. If we are to embrace the vision of a prosperous Philippines, we have to start putting values to our people's well-being. Because the success of every Filipino's pursuit in life, liberty, and happiness directly mirrors the fulfillment of our aspirations.
The standard of perfection that the Academy promotes upon each cadet refers to the quality of officers the Philippine Military Academy produces. As such, the fundamental objective of the Philippine Military Academy is to instill in each cadet a lifelong concept of love for God and country, courage, duty, excellence, honor, humility, integrity, loyalty, respect, and solidarity. The circles define the hearts and souls of each cadet as they manifest the cadet's passion for order, discipline, and perfection. Watch as they move outwards to show you the passing of rifles, a symbol of camaraderie. Every cadet is responsible for each other. This is the PMA bond. This exhibition symbolizes the sharing and helping among the cadets. Marching to the other side, the cadets will execute the throwing of rifles. In this drill, they will throw the rifles to the person next to them. This shows how cadets trust each other. stability under pressure. We cadets are known to be unwavering under extreme pressure. This trains us to be geared up for our lives in the battlefield. Now, the drillers will show you an exhibition that shows the ability of the cadets to fire while being concealed to their natural surroundings.
As mandated by our Constitution, the Armed Forces of the Philippines serves as the only drill and shield of the citizens and the state. Its function is to support the dominion of the space and veracity of our national territory. The prerequisite is what the cadets are trained for: the responsibility to dole out and simulate the people's mind with integrity and nationalism. The drillers, as young members of the AFP, aim to win the hearts of the people as they try to form the letters A, F, and P. The culmination of years in a military institution where measured and regulated existence is strictly followed prepares the cadets to a future tasking in the AFP. The company now salutes the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Success is nothing more than a few disciplines being practiced every day. Hence, the creation of the bridge between the country's goals and accomplishments for a better way of life. The mandatory ROTC program is one of those bridges of President Duterte's administration. Not only will it strengthen the country's defense capabilities, but it will also help the younger generations to improve their sense of patriotism and dedication for the service of the Filipino people. Zero Duterte. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte never failed to inspire all Filipinos in his dedication to duty. He is the father of our nation, the ultimate reason why we stand as one and united for one purpose: to attain national unity, peace, and stability. The mandatory ROTC program builds the patriotism and nationalism of our Filipino youth to become more disciplined individuals and defenders of the flag. Witness as we give our salute to the President of the Republic of the Philippines and Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
There is a soul component that silently works and provides our existence. Disregarding its size, what is essential is, it provides and connects itself to each part of our system to sustain life. A person's heart is not only a size of a fist and a muscle that pumps blood and nourishment. The heart is an astoundingly faithful creation of nature. Its gentle thumping accompanies us for the duration of our lives, and it is so essential to human existence. It has served as a symbol of not only life, but also of love, emotion, intelligence, and reason. At one time, the heart was believed to be the organ of consciousness, the organ of vitality, and the emblematic of the human soul. In the heart of each cadet lies the core of their feelings, sentiments, and passions, as their youthful hearts are taken by their ideals and their duties. In addition, as cadets, their hearts are the true representations of courage, integrity, and loyalty. As you can see now, this heart is composed of the members of the Philippine Military Academy, with an ever-blazing heart to serve the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that our heart belongs to you.
Marching past civilians with precise motion-like movements, civilians oftentimes get the impression that cadets live a dull, emotionless life. Robot-like persons, stiff and rigid. That is how often civilians look at us. Emotionless as we may look, we are still humans, Beneath each cadet's uniform is a heart, softened by the trials and challenges he's been through. As long as we know that the love you gave us will remain forever true, you gave us the strength and inspiration to go on performing the demanding duties of a cadet. The drillers forming the words, I love you. We give our love to you, our dearest ones, who make life more wonderful to live. We love you.
In the heart of every cadet is a person who appreciates music. Each one of us has their own talent, be it in singing, acting, or dancing. Music soothes our souls. It gives smiles and laughter and picks us up whenever we feel tired and lonely. With the noise of our rifles, the heavy thumps and thuds of our drums, one cannot possibly imagine how we can find and retain the melodies in our hearts. The heart in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, signifies the exclusive manifest of cadets' romantic and poetic souls. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for the hardest part of the drill.
Eu quero já cantei barabara, já cantei berê, já cantei o tchu-tchá-tchá, pra você fiz lelele. Mas tem uma nova onda que agora vai bombar. Depois do ice eu te pego e do tchá-tchá-tchá. Ayaw mga toy, 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 mga toy, 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 mga toy, mga toy,
God, country, and people. These are the things we are living for. These are the things that give us the strength and inspiration to undergo a life of hardships and sacrifices. We wait for that day when we are finally ready to make our contributions as vanguards of what we swore to protect. This cross symbolizes the faith of the cadets. God is above all, through every trial and hardships that we face, and when happy memories fail to inspire us. It is our Lord and the unwavering faith that gets us through. This is the blood we spill and the life we are willing to offer, knowing that we are just a flicker in the shine of eternity, a trivial thing given up by a greater good. The cross, our faith, our sacrifices, our lives, all this we gladly offer for humanity. Life in the academy is very different. Our uniforms, the honor code, and all our activities all comprise a unique life inside the academy. Excellence is to be expected in all our tasks. That is our way of expressing our gratitude to you. Filipino people, cadets and alumni come together to share this common goal, thus making us one and united to building a better nation. The camaraderie we have shown in this formation, the X Factor. You will see how coordinated we are in everything that we do. The many tricks of exchanging rifles represents our train of thought that no one is left behind as we showcase our grand performance.
Excellence, chivalry, humility, and dignity. These values encompass the cadets' life as they journey through 4 years in the academy. These years may just be a flicker in one's life. Still, this flicker has already embedded the very values and skills that the Philippine Military Academy has taught in each cadet. They strive to embody these very values as they move forward in achieving their dreams. Eventually, these cadets will become officers, and what they have learned and trained to do will now be applied to the service of the Filipino people. This will be our commitment to you, who give us a bright future and a chance for change for this land. Once again, cadets demonstrate that through coordination and cooperation, anything can be achieved. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. To all of you who have been our inspiration and our source of strength, you will always be a part of our journey as we continue to build one AFP you can trust. To our fellow Filipino youth, the future leaders of the rising Philippines, you are the beacons of hope of which the rest of our countrymen will follow. We take our hats off to you with a broken smile as we bid you all, see you. That ends this silent drill performance. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang Republika ng Pilipinas. The Philippine Military Academy traces its roots on October 25, 1898, when the Academia Militar was established by the President of the Philippine Revolutionary Army, General Emilio Aguinaldo. Since its inception, PMA has undergone several changes that led to its reputation of being an institution of excellence. It epitomizes the best traditions of the noble profession of arms and bears the highest standards of character, founded in honor and fortified by discipline.
It has a proud heritage to cherish, a glorious tradition to uphold, and a vital mission to accomplish. Throughout more than 100 years, the Academy has survived and kept its basic character. A military organization committed to training young men and women for service to God, country, and people. With all these in mind, the Academy looks forward to the future as it continuously moves leaders for the nation, espousing the values of courage, integrity, and loyalty. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine Military Academy.
Alright?
Okay, palakpakan natin ang Philippine Military Academy! Isang cheer naman dyan from PMA! Talagang kumaway din ako, di ba? Grabe, painit tayo ng painit. And we are 6 down, 1 more to go. We are still live here at the Quirino Grandstand for the first Presidential Silent Drill Competition.
6 performers out of 7, 1 more to go before we finally complete all the performances today. And before we continue, Sir Ino, I would just like to greet the personnel of the 96th Infantry Battalion. Kanina para po sila nakatutok simula nang nag-umpisa ang ating programa dito sa Quirino Grandstand. Hello po sa mga taga 96 IB.
Hello. At saka nanonood din ng mga taga NETC tsaka mga taga Philippine Navy. So, welcome sa inyo at sana ma-enjoy nyo ang remaining part of this competition.
That's right. Konti na lang, malalaman na natin kung sining mananalo, no?
Shannon, I'm sure hirap na hirap ang ating board of judges.
I
kasi
can see it
sobra.
right through their faces. Medyo,
Oo.
kanina pa sila nakatingala, minsan nakatingin sa kanan, sa kaliwa. siguro tinitingnan nila, baka nandyan yung signs kung sino yung ipapanalo nila today.
Gusto mo tanungin si Lieutenant Colonel Joel ko. Feeling ko na-stress na siya.
Sige, ako na lang lalapit,
tanungin mo
Sir
lang
E.
si Sir kung anong...
Sir, parang nung sinabi namin nalilito na yung mga judges, parang iba yung ngiti mo sa amin, Sir. Anything that you would like to say to us today?
First and foremost, siyempre nahihirapan kasi tinitignan ko rin yung camera sa likod. Mas maganda kasi makita mo yung aerial view eh. In this position, in this line, hindi mo makikita yung aerial view. But if you look at the back, makikita mo yung positioning nila ko alignment. So isang factor sa akin yon to decide na mas mag-grade ng tama.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, tama yung sinabi ni sir. Meron tayong mga aerial shots. Sobrang precise tsaka ang ganda ng mga formations nila.
The aerial shots are big help siya, sir, no? Kasi mas nakikita nga yung formation sa taas. Kasi sabi nga ni sir, no, from here, you cannot appreciate or you
Hindi
can
masyado.
appreciate pero hindi masyado.
Ang
Pero
maganda dito, you'll see the detail.
Exactly. Pero
Oo.
pag nakita mo yung aerial view, ay wow, may ganun palang klase information. It's
puso
more
pala
detailed.
yun.
Exactly. Circle pala yun, di ba? Kasi pag dito lang sa harapan, medyo hindi mo masyadong ma-appreciate. So, thank you to our drone men, sa ating mga cameramen who are doing their greatest job for us for us to be able to see the best detail, the best shots, and the best view of the performances of our competitors today.
So, Shannon, pumasok lang. We have now more than 500,000 views right now
500,000
on our social media
views. That's about
platform.
500,000.
Marami rin tayong televiewers na nanonood ngayon sa PTV4. So, ayan. I'm sure excited din silang mapanood yung ating huling performance.
Just as excited as we are.
But before we proceed to our last performers, meron tayong isa pang celebrity na gustong magbigay ng mensahe sa atin.
One more celebrity.
Kilala mo ba?
Hulaan ko.
Inaingatan niya ang kanyang atay.
Iniingatan niya ang kanyang atay.
Siya si Liver Lover Boy.
Liver Lover Boy. I think kilala na natin
Wale.
kung sino si Liver Lover Boy, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hear his message, Mr. Robin Padilla.
Mabuhay mga tropa sa ROTC o magaganap ang unang-una. First Presidential Silent Drill Competition. Kailangan nandyan tayo lahat. Tandaan ninyo, mga mahal kong kabataan, disiplina ang kailangan ng inang bayang Pilipinas. Unahin natin yung disiplina bago yung ipinagpipilitan natin kalayaan, tapos magdodrawing tayo kung saan-saan, magsusulat tayo. Ano yun? Sa totoo lang, ano yun? Sa ngayon, na ang ating bayan ay nangangailangan ng mga katulad ninyo, ng mga kabataan na alam ang gagawin sa oras ng hindi lamang ng gera, kundi ng kalamidad. Ito ang pagkakataon, mga mahal kong kabataan, ROTC. Maging iisa tayo. Mabuhay.
Okay, thank you very much sa message na yon, Mr. Robin Padilla. Natuwa yung mga audience natin, kala nila nandyan siya live. Okay, ang dami pa rin nating taga-suporta ngayon. Ang dami ko nakitang members ng Philippine National Police. Palakpakan ng mga police! Yon, salamat sa inyong suporta. At talagang full pack din sila.
Yes, good afternoon po sa ating mga kapulisan.
Good
And of course, Sir
afternoon.
Eno, for those who just tuned in, why don't we reiterate again the criteria for
Of
judging
course,
today?
medyo madugo lang ang criteria, pero let me begin by telling you na ang criteria for judging ng ating competition, una, degree of difficulty. This is 5%. Strength in movement, that is 5%. Vitality, 5%. Movement control, 5%, and transition, 5%.
We also have synchronicity, 5%, mastery of execution, 10%, showmanship is also 10%, the originality is 5%, innovation is also 5%, musicality is also 5%, delivery of exhibitions is 5%,
General appearance is 5%. Military bearing, 5%. Coordination, 5%.
the timeliness is 5%, orderliness is 5%, and of course, the audience impact is also 5%.
For a total of 100%.
100%.
Yan po ang sinusunod ng ating mga board of judges. Kaya
Very
maliban sa
precise.
mahirap, maraming sinusulat.
Exactly. So hindi siya yung katulad ng ibang criteria, sir, no? 25, 25, 25, 25, di ba?
Oo nga.
Most criteria are...
Okay, Shannon.
I think we're
The
ready.
blue flag is there. May signal
That's
na tayo from our ground security.
So, Sir E, I think we are ready for the last but not the least performer for the first presidential silent drill competition. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's welcome them all the way from Bataan, the Philippine Merchant... No, sorry. the Maritime Academy of the Asia and Pacific.